Hello dear students, welcome to chemistry classes. In last session we have discussed about the esterification process, that is the formation of esters by using carboxylic acids and alcohol. In this session we are going to discuss about the hydrolysis of esters. Hydrolysis of esters means the addition of water to esters. Hydrolysis means what? Addition of water. Then hydrolysis of ester means addition of water to esters. And this addition of water to esters, that is the hydrolysis reaction, can be catalyzed by either acid or base. It can be catalyzed by either acid or base. If we used acid as a catalyst, then we will get carboxylic acid and alcohols as a product. If we are using base as a catalyst for the hydrolysis of esters, then we will get carboxylate salt plus alcohol as products. Okay, this hydrolysis of an ester can be catalyzed by either acid or base. If we are using acid as a catalyst, then we will get carboxylic acid and alcohol as a products. And if we are using base as a catalyst for the hydrolysis of ester, then we will get carboxylate salt and alcohol. Okay. Then let me explain first about the acid catalyzed hydrolysis of esters. Acid catalyzed hydrolysis of esters. This is catalyzed by an acid, and the mechanism is known as AAC2 mechanism. AAC2 mechanism. Then what do you mean by this AAC2 mechanism? AAC2 mechanism. Here A stands for acid catalyzed. A stands for capital A stands for acid catalyzed. Then this AC stands for acyl oxygen fission. This AC stands for what? Acyl oxygen fission. Acyl oxygen fission. That means what? We know the formula for esters is RC double bond O R dash. Correct? This group is called what? Acyl group. This group is called acyl group, and this bond is breaking. This bond is undergoing in a dissociation by the help of water. That only they are telling here. Acyl oxygen fission. The fission is taking place between acyl group and oxygen. AAC2 stands for acid catalyzed acyl oxygen fission bimolecular mechanism. This AAC2 mechanism means acid catalyzed acyl oxygen fission bimolecular mechanism. This is a bimolecular mechanism. Why? Because here the rate of reaction depends both on the concentration of ester as well as water. Okay. Then what do you mean by this acid catalyzed hydrolysis of an ester? See, when esters on heating with water in presence of an acid catalyst, the ester will undergo hydrolysis to give the parent carboxylic acid and alcohol. This is the reaction which is taking place in an acid catalyzed hydrolysis of ester. Esters on heating with water in presence of an acid catalyst. Esters on heating with water in presence of an acid catalyst undergo hydrolysis to give the parent carboxylic acid and alcohol. See, when esters are COOR dash ester treated with water in presence of an acid as a catalyst, that is H plus, here we will get R C double bond O OH. It is an carboxylic acid plus R dash OH, alcohol. Correct? The bond between this R C double bond O and OR dash is breaking, which results in the formation of carboxylic acid and alcohol. Take some examples for the acid catalyzed hydrolysis of esters. Here first one I am taking ethyl acetate, CH3 C double bond O CH2 CH3. This is ethyl acetate. Ethyl acetate. This group is called acetate. CH3 C double bond O group is an acetate group. This is an ethyl. Ethyl acetate, when heated with water in presence of acid as a catalyst, here this bond will break, which results in the formation of CH3 C double bond OH, that is acetic acid plus CH3 CH2 OH, ethanol. Alcohol is ethanol. Okay, then take another example, CH3 C double bond O CH3. This is methyl acetate. Methyl acetate, when it is heated with water in presence of an acid as a catalyst, it will undergo the formation of corresponding or the parent carboxylic acid, that is CH3 C double bond OH, acetic acid plus CH3 OH, methanol. Correct? This is the acid catalyzed hydrolysis of ester. Okay, the esters on treating or heating with water in presence of an acid as a catalyst, those esters will undergo hydrolysis to give the parent carboxylic acid and alcohol. Okay, yes. Then now we have to discuss about the mechanism of acid catalyzed hydrolysis of esters, that is called what? AAC2 mechanism. AAC2 mechanism. See, this mechanism involves the following steps. This mechanism involves the following steps. Step number 1 is what? Step number 1 is formation of carbocation. Step number 1 is what? Formation of carbocation. Here I am discussing the mechanism for general reaction of hydrolysis of esters. R C double bond O R dash. It is an ester. When it is subjected to react with an acid, this oxygen, which is having 2 lone pairs of electrons, will donate one of the lone pair of electron and abstract a proton, and it results in the formation of R C double bond OH and positive charge on oxygen, OR dash. Correct? And this one is unstable, means the oxygen as compared to carbon, the electronegativity of oxygen is more, and being more electronegative, and having positive charge means it is unstable, and therefore it will drag one of the double bond towards itself and undergoes stabilization. C single bond O H O R dash. Then now this carbon, after losing this bond, it becomes unstable with three bonds and then gets a positive charge. This is a carbocation. This is the first step of acidic catalyzed hydrolysis of esters, AAC2 mechanism. Then second step is nucleophilic, so nucleophilic attack by water. The second step is what? Nucleophilic attack by water. See here, as the carbocation is unstable, which is having a positive charge, when it comes in contact with water, this water is having oxygen with two lone pairs of electrons, and this oxygen will donate one of the lone pair of electrons towards this carbon and hence forms a bond with this carbon. We can write R C O H O R dash O H2. Then now this oxygen is having here two bonds, means two hydrogens, and another bond. Three bonds are there, therefore it becomes unstable with a single electron pair. Then third step involves the elimination of alcohol followed by deprotonation. Elimination of alcohol followed by deprotonation gives carboxylic acid. The last step is what? Elimination of alcohol followed by the deprotonation gives carboxylic acid. See, this R C O H O R dash O H2, or otherwise I will write here OH H with a single pair of electron plus. Okay, then here this R dash O is having an oxygen with two lone pairs of electrons. Here this will drag one of the hydrogen, and this hydrogen now leaves this bonded electron towards oxygen only, and proton transfer takes place here. What? Proton transfer takes place and gives R C O H O R dash H with a single pair. It will get now positive charge. Why? Because the oxygen with three bonds is unstable and gets a positive charge, and now this oxygen is having two lone pairs of electrons. Okay, then this oxygen will now donate a pair of electron towards carbon, and as this carbon is having already four bonds, and if it is forming next fifth bond, extra bond, it becomes unstable and hence it should lose one of its old bond. Then here it will lose this bonded pair of electron, and these electrons will now move towards oxygen only, and hence here we can say the loss of alcohol, that is R dash O H, R dash O H, alcohol, loss of alcohol, that is elimination of alcohol, which is followed by, and here it will form R C O H double bond O H plus. Okay. And here last step is what? Deprotonation, means this oxygen being more electronegative with Positive charge means it is unstable. And now in the first step we are using acid as a catalyst. If it is a catalyst, then after the completion of reaction the catalyst should be reformed. Here deprotonation takes place, means the loss of proton takes place, and this oxygen will now drag this bonded pair of electron towards itself, and it leaves hydrogen and gives R C double bond O OH, that is carboxylic acid. Okay, this is the reaction mechanism for acid catalyzed hydrolysis of ester or AAC2 mechanism. Now we have to discuss about the second one, hydrolysis method of esters, that is a base catalyzed hydrolysis of ester. Base catalyzed hydrolysis of esters. Okay, then this reaction or this process can be represented as a BAC2 mechanism. That acid catalyzed hydrolysis of ester is representing as AAC2 mechanism. AC2 mechanism. Then now how we can expand this BAC2 term? This B stands for base catalyzed. Then this AC stands for acyl oxygen fission. Correct? This B stands for base catalyzed. AC stands for acyl oxygen fission. Then this 2 stands for bimolecular mechanism. Bimolecular mechanism. Correct? This is a base catalyzed hydrolysis of ester, and which is also called as BAC2 mechanism. Then what it is? See, esters esters on heating with water in presence of a base, take for example NaOH or KOH, those esters will undergo hydrolysis to give the parent carboxylate salt and alcohol. Okay, in base catalyzed hydrolysis of esters on heating with water in presence of base as a catalyst, those esters will undergo hydrolysis to give the parent carboxylate salt and alcohol. We can write the general reaction for this one, R C double bond O O R dash. This is an ester and it is heating with water in presence of sodium hydroxide as a base, as a catalyst, and this bond will break. And which results in the formation of R C double bond O minus Na plus R dash OH. This is an alcohol and this is a sodium carboxylate. It is a sodium salt of carboxylic acid, that is a sodium carboxylate. Okay, this is the base catalyzed hydrolysis of ester, and this process can also be called as a saponification. This process can also be called as what? Saponification. Then saponification means what? Saponification, it is the hydrolysis of an ester with NaOH or KOH to give alcohol and sodium or potassium salt of the corresponding acid. Saponification is the hydrolysis of an ester with NaOH or KOH to give alcohol and sodium or potassium salt of the acid. Okay. Then now we can write some examples for this base catalyzed hydrolysis of esters. And here I am taking ethyl acetate CS3 C double bond O O CH2 CS3. Ethyl acetate, when it is heated with water in presence of NaOH as a catalyst, here we will get CH3 C double bond O O minus Na plus. This is a sodium acetate. This is an acetate group, sodium salt of an acetate group, CH3 CH2 OH. This is ethanol, correct? Then if you want to take another example, you can take here CH3 C double bond O O CS3. Methyl acetate it is, and when it is heated with water in presence of sodium hydroxide, it will undergo hydrolysis to form CH3 C double bond O O minus Na plus plus CH3 OH, methanol, and this one is sodium acetate, correct? This is the base catalyzed hydrolysis of an ester. Then now we have to discuss about this BAC2 mechanism. BAC2 mechanism. See, it involves the following steps. This BAC2 mechanism involves following steps. Step number 1 is nucleophilic attack by OH minus of base. Step 1 is what? Nucleophilic attack by OH minus of base. See, here I am explaining the mechanism for general reaction between ester and water. This is an ester OR dash, R C double bond O OR dash, and here we have this OH minus, it is hydroxyl group from the base, and this group will now act as a nucleophile and it will attack on this carbon, and it results in the formation of an intermediate compound, that is RCOH OR dash. And as this carbon is getting an extra bond and it is forming a fifth bond with this OH, it becomes unstable, and hence this oxygen will now drag this bonded pair of electron towards itself and gets a negative charge, oxygen with a negative charge. Then second step is formation of carboxylic acid. The second step of this mechanism involves the formation of carboxylic acid, C single bond O minus O R dash OH. Then now this negative charge on the oxygen will undergo delocalization and it will move towards this oxygen carbon single bond, and this oxygen is already having 4 bonds, and if it is forming a fifth one, it becomes unstable and hence it will lose one old bond to get its stability again, and therefore it is losing this bond, and this R dash O minus is going out as an alkoxide ion, R C double bond O OH. This is carboxylic acid, and here we are getting R dash O minus. This is alkoxide ion. Alkoxide ion. Then third step involves the elimination of alcohol and the formation of carboxylate salt. This third step involves the elimination of alcohol and the formation of carboxylate salt. See here, this formed carboxylic acid, R C double bond O O H, will now attacked by the alkoxide ion. This alkoxide ion will now abstract this proton, and this hydrogen will leave this bonded pair of electron towards oxygen only, and here we will get a loss of alcohol or elimination of alcohol, that is R dash OH, R dash OH, and R C double bond O O minus, and this will now react with the Na plus of base, Na plus of base, and here it will form C double bond O O minus Na plus. It is a sodium carboxylate. It is a sodium carboxylate. This is the reaction mechanism for base catalyzed hydrolysis of esters. That is a BAC2 mechanism. It is BAC2 mechanism. Okay, dear students, please practice these two, AAC2 and BAC2. According to your exam point of view, these two are very important. Okay, then now take assignment questions. Assignment questions. Explain AAC2 mechanism. Explain BAC2 mechanism. If they are asking like this, means in general, we can explain what is that AAC2 reaction, or the acid catalyzed hydrolysis of or base catalyzed hydrolysis of ester. First we have to write this one, what is that acid or base catalyzed hydrolysis of ester, and we can write general reaction, or here only we can write some particular example to explain the process. Then after that, if they are asking in general, we can explain the mechanism in general by taking R dash, or if they are asking particularly explaining the mechanism with particular example, then in that case we have to go with some particular examples of esters. Okay, thank you.